We are back. Hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to complete my review on Life After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 16, 20, 21, 25, whatever it is. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you so much for your continued support. I had already started a broadcast, had some technical difficulties, and had to end it. To everybody that super chatted me, I believe it's going to refund you your super chats, because once you end it alive and you take it off public, the super chats are, gone. But thank you all so much for your kindness and your generosity. It goes a long way. But anyway, y'all, so let's go ahead on and complete this review. So as I was saying in the first one, basically Brittany is going through the things that new mothers go through, and it is, worrying on her. She believes that she's isolated and feeling this way, but all of us feel like that when we first have babies and things like that. She wants more of Marcelino's help, and Marcelino at this point doesn't understand, because he believes that being a man is paying the bills and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, it is what it is with Marcelino and with Brittany. I mean, this man is he just is who he is. She knows good and well what she's married to, and she's going to have to deal with that. I don't know if she wants Amanda and the other girl to be babysitting her baby or not. Like, I really don't understand what that's about. But okay, I digress. So we're going to move on past them, and we're going to go to our boy Clint. Okay, shall we, y'all? Yes, we shall. So Clint is dealing with Tracy. Tracy wants to meet his mother. She feels like she is redeemed. She's got one more day until, she's off for parole. And she wants to meet Clint's mom. She is pressing him out. He already knows that this is not going to work because Mom Deuce does not want to deal with this at all. Okay? So Tracy is, trying to convince him why he should be, she should have a right to meet his mother. Clint is saying, this ain't gonna work out good. And, he just a hot tail mess. He says, she asked him how his day was going. He's like, my day was going good, I mean, my day was good now because I see you. He is head over heels in love with Tracy. But one thing about him, he may be on a little short yellow bus, but he ain't all the way sitting in the back, okay? Because Clint is like, my mother ain't bunking with her. She don't bunk with her. She don't really like her. She don't care about her. And so he's like, I guess, how you try to talk yourself into something? Clint is trying to talk himself into this because Tracy is not going to get off of it. He believes that if Tracy doesn't develop a relationship with his mother, that she's going to go back to drugs. And so, he's like, well, I could just say, well, Mom, if I'm happy, you should be happy. He's talking himself through this conversation. So, he gets to the house and everything. He kisses Tracy and was like, hold up, skirt, your ass can't go in my mama's house. And so Tracy was like, all right, then, I'm going to sit my dumb ass out here in the truck. Like, who does that at somebody's mama's house? And so, she's sitting out at the mama's house, outside the mama house, while he go in. He looking back and everything, like, in the eyes of an angel. Okay? With the puppy dog eyes, because he knows that this is not going to work. So Clint gets in the house with his mom and everything. And he's like, hey, mom. And she's like, hey, how she doing? But why is he always, wearing them little turtlenecks and dressing all bummy and all this stuff is all big on his ass? He look like the little boy on Fat Albert that used to wear the turtlenecks all the time and had the little, too big clothes. I don't even know what his name was. But for all of y'all that grew up like myself in the 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that mofo off of Fat Albert. That's how he looks, like just a little dust bunny. Ugh. So Clint gets into the house. He tells his mama that, Tracy is dead. He said, she on the property, really. She really on the property. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. So Tracy, so the mother was like, wait a minute, she where? So it was like, I mean, she here, but she not. She here, mama, but she really ain't here. So the mama was like, I don't play that. I don't even want the girl around my house. So the mama, at this point now can see Tracy leaning on the truck out the window. Mondeuse is pissed, okay? She's like, how in the world are you going to have this woman over here, Clint, when you know? Clint is like, Mom, she really wants to have a relationship with you and everything. And the mama was like, no. I didn't know her before she went to jail. I didn't know why she was in jail. I didn't know her when she got out of jail. And I damn sure didn't know her when she did something with the car. Now, when are we going to find out what the hell Tracy did with the car? The mother is like, I'm not dealing with that woman, okay? At this point, the mother just sees her as a junkie, a junkie that has wronged her son. But again, as I said before, how dare she feel like that when this is where her son is, okay? Your son has spent time in jail. He, allegedly was a junkie as well. So how in the hell it's like the pot calling the kettle black, okay? But the mother is not playing it. She doesn't want Tracy in the house. And she's like, I don't care what you tell her. Clint was like, I got to tell her. She was like, I don't care what you tell her. I don't care what you have to say to her. I don't care what you have to do. I don't want to meet her at all. I think that the mother is being unreasonable. What mama could have did is put her feelings to the side, and she could have walked her ass out there and just said hi to the damn girl. No, she shouldn't be at the house, and yeah, Clint knows that his mother don't want to bunk with her, but at the same time, mama could have just walked outside the house and just was like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? What's up? I ain't really feeling you. Until you pay restitution to me for that car, we don't have nothing to say to one another. It's just a simple conversation as far as I'm concerned. I mean, just tell the girl that you really don't want to bunk with her instead of sending the stuff through Clint. But then at the same time, Clint know that his mother don't want to bunk with the girl. So, Clint goes back out to the car and he's like, it ain't work. It ain't work. We're going to have to do this another time because my mother not really feeling this, woo. And, Tracy is like, this is the kind of stuff that makes me want to use. When I want to use, I don't feel like I'm hurting. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any depression, sadness, or anything like that. So that makes me want to use. But here's the thing, like the mother said, you do the crime, you pay the time. And for the mother still has her incarcerated. She's not on parole with the mother. You understand what I'm saying? The mother said, bitch, you still locked up and they won't let you out. I'm not doing it. Again, like I said, just being an adult about the damn thing, just go out there, Mama Deuce, and go ahead and meet the girl and get it all over with. That's what I'm saying. Next, we got Scott and Lizzie. Scott and Lizzie, I thought they was going on a blind date with each other, but I was wrong. They went on a blind date with other people. Lizzie's on the phone with her daughter talking about she got this dress, okay? And the dress is, sexy and all of that kind of stuff. She says on her profile, her dating profile, that she says that she's sexy and got big breasts, okay? Homage, okay? Homage to Lizzie. Lizzie is like, I'm going to be dating. I want to date this person. I'm going to go out with this person. Whoop, and I'm sexy. I'm hot. She's still up to that same game. Lizzie's game hasn't changed at all. Okay? At all. On the other hand, we see Scott. Scott is in a restaurant waiting on this chick to come. If this wasn't a damn setup, here's the thing. You meet a mofo on the dating site, right? You go through all the preliminaries. You tell them a little bit about yourself and all that. Why the hell is Lizzie and Scott sitting on a date, okay, with people that they have met online, and they telling these people about what they've been through? So we see Lizzie coming in with her cheerleader outfit on, okay, just a little too tight and a little too short and a little too young for her ass. But okay, that's what she want to wear. That's what she want to wear. So Lizzie comes into, the restaurant and everything, and she's spraying perfume. all over, from head down to toe and everything, got her legs all crossed up, and she thinks she, doing something. And, the guy comes in and everything, and she's like, hey, how you doing, boo? How you doing? Oh, my God, you're cute, And they meet one another, and they have a date. The dude sits up there at the end of the day and was like, how we going to pay this bill? How we going to pay this bill? She was like, what? What? He was like, do you want to go half on it? You want to go 75%, 25%? How you want to do? You want to do it 80-20? Like, how do you plan on paying this bill? Lizzie's not accustomed to that because Scott was doing everything for her. He said the meal came up, the meal is higher than I thought the meal was going to be. So here Lizzie is sitting at the table with them new age, mofos that just was like, just because you cute and your boobs all out, it don't mean I'm going to pay for this meal. Your ass ordered all this food. You going to pay for this food. I got it, John, like a little bit felt sorry for. You know what I mean? Because she's been under an illusion that this is how life is, and life don't work like this. Then we see Scott. He got this nice little young lady that comes in there that I don't think that Scott would have ever picked out, okay? I think the producers picked these mofos out. And she comes in and everything, and there's some flowers that sit in the chair. Scott awkwardly gets up and pulls her chair out and everything. And she's like, thank you. She's a nice looking middle-aged woman. And so, she sits down at the table. She said, are those flowers for me? And he was like, yeah, they for you. She was like, but bitch, you should have led with that. As soon as, I walked up, you should have greeted me with the flowers. But this mofo so damn nervous that he done knocked the plate and all of that up off the table, okay? Scott starts the damn conversation after he gives this girl the flowers and says that the woman that I was dating was incarcerated for, 1,800 years. So the girl looking at him like, the hell? But that's what I'm saying. That this was rigged up, and it was supposed to have been alleged some blind date off of an online dating site. But she didn't know that before? Bitch, you need to lead with that. How about you lead with my girlfriend? I got a girlfriend that was locked up. So she's like, okay, what? What kind of date am I on? So he goes on to say, I spent a lot of money on her. She spent a lot of, she used me up for my money. So the lady was like, okay, well, how much money? He's like, 140,000. I'm like, bitch, when it go up to that? But it then went up to $140,000 that he wasted on Liz. And she was like, well, okay, well, why would you allow somebody to use it, why would you spend that much money? He said, I promised her that I would take care of her and that, I would see it all the way through. She said, so bitch, what you saying is, if I go and start me a damn business, okay, a yoga business, a avatar, whatever kind of, cupcake business, you mean to tell me because you made a promise to me that you would help me with my business, that even if I walk out your life for a couple of months and I come back, you're going to give me the money for the business because you promised it? Scott laughs and says, yes. I said, what a dumb mofo. He said, I really would do that. And I don't believe Scott. I believe that Scott believes that. But Scott is still hooked up on her and she's still hooked up on him. It's not going to surprise me if Lizzie and Scott are back together again. It's just not going to surprise me. The thing that I did like was that her daughter Jasmine was supporting her in this date. But do you know what? These are two crazy people that just point blank and simple, they need to be together. They don't need to date anybody else. These two people need to be together because they crazy all by themselves. Now, Scott, he didn't really clean himself up, but he ain't that damn clean. But he's still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I'm like, what the hell? So that's what happened with them. We'll see what happens in the rest of the episode, but frankly, I'm starting to get bored with their asses, okay? The next couple that I want to talk about is Andrea and Lamar. Andrea is in the grocery store with her daughter. And she's like, we got to go in here because Lamar's coming home and Lamar wants me to fix some food. She's she's talking about how the daughter, okay, had gotten connected to Lamar. She opened up her heart to Lamar. He was her stepdad. He was the man that she was, talking to and all of that kind of stuff, right? So the daughter is devastated. So she's having a conversation with the daughter, and she's telling the daughter that, we got to cook for Lamar, and she goes over there and orders some pork ribs, and she was like, if I do the pork, will you do the chicken? And the daughter was like, no, because he wanted us to cook for him. She said, no, he wants you to cook. So the daughter has an attitude, so she's like, you got to really change your attitude. We got to get this together. He is your stepfather. And the daughter was like, I don't like a man coming in and out of my life like that. I opened up my heart and everything to him, and I don't like it. And so the daughter ain't really bunking with Lamar, okay? And so next thing we know, Andrea phone's ringing. This is her girlfriends her little Mormon girlfriends from Utah. So the Mormon girlfriends from Utah are like, girl, what you doing? She's like, I'm in the grocery store, bitch. I'm in the grocery store. And I was like, so do you get to see celebrities? Is it glamorous in it? She was like, girl, they sell liquor in the grocery store. Okay, duh. Most grocery stores sell liquor. I mean, maybe out there where she live in Utah, they don't. But here, most grocery stores sell liquor, alcohol. Well, they don't sell the hard stuff, but they sell wine and beers and all that kind of stuff. But anyway. So, they're like, what's going on? So she starts telling them about how her daughter is feeling and how they had opened up their hearts. They opened up their hearts to me. We gave him so much of our love. So much of our love. I said, Andrea can't even make tears come out with that fake cry. Y'all know that cry was so fake. She's calling her, I can't talk to y'all anymore. I can't do this. And she hangs up the phone on her little Mormon girlfriends. For real? Really? You want us to believe this? She falls into the refrigerator to cry because, she try not to laugh. It's like, see? The daughter comes over and it's like, it's okay, Mom, and she's crying. Andrea is saying that she feels responsible because she opened her children up to this. You damn right you did. So the next scene, we see Andrea going to the prison to go and pick up Lamar. She's like, this is going to be, an annual thing that we go and pick Lamar up from jail. So we see Lamar come out of the jail and walk over to a payphone. Andrea is parked, a little ways over, but she can see the payphone. The way that you could tell that this was scripted was because they had already zoomed in on the payphone before Lamar even made the damn phone call. Come on, WETV. If you're going to plot this out, okay, if you're going to plot how all of this is going to go, be a little bit more discreet about it. Thank you. So she's standing there, and they're playing games with each other. Lamar never turns his back. Come on. And he's like, hey, where you at? She's like, oh, God, I'm in bed. He like, I'm at the jail. I'm out of the jail. She's like, oh, you got released today? I told you I was going to get released today. Oh, I didn't know that was today. Okay, well, I'll come. I'm at the payphone. I'm over here. And Lamar turns around and he sees her. She's fake waving. So Lamar comes over. She said that she's mad. She don't want the kids to know how mad she is. Okay. All right. So you don't want the kids to know how mad you are. So they get in the car and Lamar, ask about his car. Lamar brought a Mercedes. She said we had to sell it. But you know what? On the way over there, she was talking about how Lamar was working. Okay, this is a man that has been incarcerated for 18 years. She said Lamar was working. She was a stay-at-home mom. Okay? Lamar was paying the bills up in that mofo. How the fuck is somebody who's been incarcerated for 18 years paying the bills up in that house? What kind of damn job he got? What kind of where do they live at in California that Lamar, after an 18-year stint, can afford to take care of 3 children and buy himself a Mercedes? Bitch, it's something else that is going on. I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear from me, but it's something else going on. There's no way you gonna tell me that this mofo just getting out of jail and he making paper like that. Ain't no way. So anyway, she's like, I was living the life of a Mormon wife. Bitch, you ain't been Mormon since you started. You ain't been Mormon since you started writing him in jail. That ain't what good little Mormon women do. Allegedly. Ain't no way in the world that she talking about somebody since he got locked up this time. I'm a brand new bitch. Okay? I'm out here working. I'm making my papers. I'm doing what I got to do. And I'm brand new. And Lamar going to have to adjust to me being a brand new chick. I'm not the same woman that he went in with. Okay? When he's coming out, I'm a different woman. So she, after they play this little phone game and they get in the car, he asks about his Mercedes. Where's my car? Why didn't you drive my car? So she tells him, I sold the car. So Lamar's like, what do you mean? She's like, he didn't say I love you. He didn't ask me how the kids were doing. Lamar didn't ask me any of that. Lamar got in the car, and the first thing he asked about was his car. So she tells him that she sold it. And Lamar like, how the hell is she gonna sell my car as hard as I work for it? I don't really appreciate that. I'm pissed off about it. And so as soon as they get to the house, the car's sitting out there. And she done washed the car for this motherfucker. What the? So she washes the car for him. So, he and ha and everything. And Lamar's like, I know I disappointed the family. As we all know, Lamar also has a daughter, an older daughter by a woman, because he had a child, before he went to jail. And so, we saw him get reunited with this young lady. So not only is has his incarceration disappointed Andrea's kid, it's probably also disappointed his daughter. And so, he was like, he was outside with his homeboy. They was hanging out and everything. He said they weren't doing nothing. They were just sitting while black. And the police came up on him and his homeboy had a gun. But Andrea was like, you knew what it was. So evidently that was probably how he was making that salary to be able to take care of her and her children. Okay, I'm just saying, like I said, I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't hear from me. But what I'm saying is more probable that it was some other stuff that was going on, because if you just sitting while you black, what neighborhood, what the hell was you doing while you was sitting while you was black and the police rolled up on your ass and your friend had a gun? You knew your friend had a burner. You understand what I'm saying? You knew the block was hot, bitch. Ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me that Lamar wasn't in the wrong place, the right place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway. So, Lamar is basically, he's feeling some kind of way because he knows he's disappointed it. Andrea said that, the daughter was so devastated by, him going to jail that she found letters that the daughter had actually burnt up and wouldn't respond to. She just don't bunk with him anymore. And I'm like, you know what? You're going to have to step the hell back. You can't, it's got to happen naturally. He's got to do this on his own. So then when he gets to the house, now he happy as hell because he finds out that his Mercedes Benz is there. I really do believe that I don't know if all of this is true. I don't know what the hell to believe anymore, because that crying in that grocery store, y'all know that was phony as hell. Like, I started to reenact it, but I can't even reenact it. It was so damn fake. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on to the couple that's at the top of the scale, that's rated number 1, okay, in shady bullshit, okay? Megan. Megan is sitting up in the car with every bit of a cotton freaking attitude. What? She's in the car. She's mad at this point because the sister, she stepped to the sister, I guess, trying to be friendly or whatever, and the sister told her, I don't bunk with you no more. The sister must have kirked out on that. Megan was like, I came up here to get Mike and see Mike, and all hell broke loose. And so, we see the mother come over there, you know what I'm saying, Ma Ponytail, Ma Dookie. Okay, Mon Dookie comes over there. Mon Dookie, like, talk up on the window. And so she's like, yeah, what's up? Is the door unlocked? Yeah. She was like, all right, I need to talk to you. She was like, yeah, get your ass in here because I got something to say to you too, Mon Dookie. So, Mon Dookie gets in and everything. And so Mon Dookie was like, what's going on with you and Michael? Y'all got plans? She was like, yeah. She was like, look. We ain't gonna have this bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? You brought your fat ass all the way here from Texas, and we're not gonna have no drama at my house because Michael gonna be staying with me. So I'm gonna tell you what you gonna do. You gonna give me 2 minutes to talk to him before you walk your ass up over there. So she was like, I will. So she was like, you gonna bring him back to the house? So Megan was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring him back to the house. I'm a virgin and I let him take my virginity from me. I done invested 2 years in this, 2 years in this relationship, and I own him. Okay? I own Michael. So the mom was like, she was like, I don't know why she beefing with me and everything. Y'all know, I ain't chasing Michael down. Michael chasing me down. And so I don't know why she beefing with me. And the mother was like, I'm just saying, you ain't feel some kind of way. You didn't get a awakening. A lightning bolt didn't come through your damn ceiling when you found out that he was married. But just because you don't break up with somebody just because they hurt you. No, bitch, you break up with a man when you find out he married. When you find out that the mofo married, you need to leave him alone. The hell with hurting. The hell with 2 years. What are you talking about? Like, is it me? Like, is it me? The mother was like, that didn't wake you up? She was like, y'all should have told me he was married. Y'all know that I was talking to him. He was Sarah. You know that the baby, that they argue and they don't get along, and you wanted her with him. At the end of the day, Sarah is the baby's mother. Michael is the baby's daddy. What the hell do you have to do with that, young? Nothing. You have nothing to do with that. You're trying to sell yourself to his mother on the strength that Michael and Sarah don't get along. At the end of the day, they still got to raise that baby together. And it wasn't the mother or the sister's responsibility to tell you anything. It wasn't their job. It was Michael's job. Now, could the mother have dropped a dime on her son? Yes. But most black mamas don't drop dimes. They drop pennies. They'd drop a high for you. Nice to see you, boo. But they gonna cover for their sons. That's just what they do. They're not gonna tell you that 50 bitches just left the house. They're not gonna tell you that. So for her to even have an expectation that was what was going to happen was ridiculous. Come on, y'all. It's 500 people in here. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, okay? Hit that thumbs up button for your auntie. Thank you. So the next thing so Sarah so the mother is like, look, he on tether. He got an ankle bracelet on his ass. He got a GPS tracker on him. Beep, beep, beep. Everywhere he go, a little red dot is on somebody's damn screen. So I need you to bring this mofo back. We're not going to have the same incident that happened the last time, okay? This bitch is on a radar, on a permanent radar. So she's like, all right, then, I sit here, but, at the end of the day, I got Michael, and Michael is mine, and I own him because I gave him my virginity. So, they roll, the mother gets on out the car. Is that him? That him? Yeah, that's him. So, the mother gets off the car, goes over to Michael, give him a little hug and everything. He looking all rough and ragged. And so, she like button up your coat and everything's cold out this mofo. Oh, let me see. You got your ankle bracelet. All right, good. Okay, beep, beep, beep. That joint got an antenna and some hope on it. The mother was like, so what did the PO say? Did the PO say that you could stay out all damn day? Or did the PO tell you to take your ass straight home? So Michael was like, the PO said I could stay out all damn day. So the mother says, you lying? Negro, is you lying? So he was like, I ain't lying. So she was like, all right, so you gonna go with Megan? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't gonna be no drama. The mother already told Megan, you ain't even walking foot top. You're not walking foot top in my house. You're gonna be on the outside, okay, looking in. You're gonna be having your face pressed up against a screen to see what the hell is going on in my house, okay? Because you're gonna always be on the front porch or on the front step, or wherever the hell. But what you won't be doing is walking up in my house. And Megan was like, I don't care, I'm coming up in there. I thought that Megan was very disrespectful to the mother. Regardless of how you feel about the son, you don't have to be disrespectful to the mother. So, Megan, the mother spent her time with Megan, and the sister walked up, and the sister was like, they was arguing back and forth on social media because, basically the sister had taken Sarah's side, and so Megan got mad about it and everything. And the sister was like, she don't be walking up on me and talking no trash like, ain't nothing happened between me and her. That's where that ass went wrong. That's where she went wrong. So Michael standing out there like, God dang, oh, my sister thing bigger than mine. So, Megan can't even wait. She out the car now. They can't even have a good reunion with the mofo because at this point, Megan owns him. So, they like, okay, let's go ahead and step off because this, this bitch is pressed. So she, hugs Michael and everything. She happy to see, her little man, the one that, popped her coochie and all that kind of stuff. And so, she's like, we need to talk. And so Michael like, what we need to talk about? She was like, we need to talk about everything. Do you have another woman, Michael? How many women did you have? Sarah said you was cheating on her the whole time. So do you love Sarah? Yeah, I love Sarah. Are you in love with Sarah? What is the hell is that? What difference does it make whether he's in love with her or loves her or whatever? At the end of the day, that his baby mama. That his baby mama. And you know what you in for. So are you going to divorce her? Michael said, yeah. When I get my stuff together. Bitch, that's another 20 years. This motherfucker ain't gonna never. Are you gonna be filing for a divorce with what? The ankle bracelet he got on? What, he gonna pawn his ankle bracelet? He doesn't have anything. He has absolutely nothing and no means to file for a divorce. This bitch ain't got no lawyer. The only lawyer that he got is the one that's court appointed. You understand? He got a court appointed attorney to keep him out of jail. And even that lawyer ain't doing a good job for him because his ass was in the county jail for how long? 2 years and 75 months? Come on. You're not going anywhere. Then she talking about she got some damn secret. She got something she got to tell herself. Tell it then. She like, I'm about to check all these hoes up in here. Megan. Come on now. Then we see Sarah. Sarah's out with her girls. She doing what she do with the woo-woo and the woo-boo-boo. She said she didn't go down to the jail because she 9 months pregnant. But that ass shopping. So she with her friend, she gets a little text message and everything. It probably was from Mondoose or from, little daughter doo-doo. Mondoodoo or daughter doo-doo. Somebody texted her. And was like, Michael was with Megan. So she like, okay, I am a boiler pot of water on the stove. And if they keep me on this flame, I'm about to explode. I said, okay, I like that one. Yeah, I might use that one day. Doubt it. But I might use that one day. So, she's mad because this is the same chick that she been fussing and fighting with back and forth on social media. You know what I'm saying? She's embarrassed. She walks up on her and, you know what I'm saying, in a hotel room, baby inflated and all of that kind of stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is so old. There's no way in the world that this man is worth it. Michael don't have a pot to piss in or a jail cell to throw it out of. What the? Come on. Is a men shortage that bad that you got to get a mofo, a pen pal? Look, if the men shortage is that bad, I need to just go ahead on the other way. Because there's plenty of women out here. Ain't no way in the world I want a mofo that been in jail since he was 15 and now the bitch 75 and he just coming out and he got an ankle bracelet and a GPS tracking system on his. I wonder if it's loaded with Netflix and Hulu if we can watch some TV on this damn ankle bracelet. Like, like get out of here with that. So Michael calls. She talking about some Michael, so you with your little bitch? Michael like what? With your girlfriend, Michael? Michael don't want to tell the truth to save his life. Sir, you know, she goes off. For what? Then she goes with that daggone southern dialect. Like, where is that dialect coming from? Like, is that like supposed to be like, I mean, what? Complete a paragraph without changing your dialect. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, she basically hangs up the phone on him. She really don't, you know, she don't want to bunk with him because now she's mad. She's mad because he's with Megan. But look, this is part of the deal, boo. Y'all are threesome. It's part of the deal. When Megan is sitting at the, you know, at the restaurant with him and she's asking him all of these questions about, you know, whether or not he really loves her. She asked him, y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it with them. Like, this love triangle is messy. And at some point, it's gotta end. I would just go ahead on and tell her, you won. You can have him. I don't want him and I don't need him. If there's a cure for this, I want it. Okay? I'ma jump on it. There were so many things that she said wrong at that table. She asked him, you know, how many women it was. He never committed to that. She said, well, she said that you was cheating. He said, well, you know what? How could you be cheating if you're not with somebody? Well, you was cheating on me with your wife. He says that he stayed in a relationship with Sarah because of a daughter. Kids don't keep anybody. But it is what it is. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what the end of this season is going to be like, but we're here for the ride. I apologize for bringing y'all this video late, but guess what? It's here. Thank y'all so much for being here. We'll be ready next Friday. To everybody that sends me the clips and the videos, the little bootleg videos, thank you. Because I need them. Thank you so much. If you want to start sending them to me a little earlier, okay? Hit me up at aunties2cents@gmail.com. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. What did you say, sweetie? Let me see what you said. What in the hell are we watching? Okay. Thank you, Milk Ultra Psychic Vampire. And thank you again to everybody who super chatted me earlier. I really do appreciate it. I love you all to pieces. I'll be back shortly with my review on Smothered. Yes, I know it's late, but I will be back shortly to give you that review. Love you all to pieces and have a great end of your weekend. Love you. Mwah. Thank you to my moderators. Love y'all.